Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Swish stream with Steven. I am Steven. My team is Swish Gaming. If you enjoy the content that you see today, please give us a follow on YouTube at The Swish Gaming YT, Twitter, The Swish Gaming, Facebook, The Swish Gaming, and Twitch, The Swish Gaming. Today, we are going to get back to some red-green collected company. We had a really good run with this yesterday. We actually won our first 9 matches before, unfortunately, dropping one to green-white Angels, trying to get our second 5-0 in a row. Did not quite pan out for us, but regardless, deck performed really, really well. So we're going to give it one more league here today, and then we're going to move on to a mono-red Wizards variant that I want to try out this afternoon, and that's going to be what we do today. So, deck list, we went over it yesterday, but just in case you didn't see it yesterday or you're not noticing the link on the left side of your screen, here it is. 3 Llanowar Elves, 3 Elvish Mystic, 4 Quirion Beastcaller. This card's been quite impressive. 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then when it dies, you can distribute X +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control. I always forget that that's a thing you can do with this, dividing up the counters. Really cool stuff. But anyway, this card's sweet. It's been really nice for the deck. Got 1 main deck Scavenging Ooze, 4 main deck Werewolf Pack Leaders, 4 Bone Crusher, 4 Reckless Stormseeker. Card was a standard all-star, and honestly has been performing quite well for us in this deck as well. Same could be said about Lovestruck Beast. Standard all-star, hasn't really seen much time in the light in Pioneer, but man, is it pretty good. I mean, this is just, especially when people are being aggressive, there are a lot of like human decks and things like that, mono white. This card's good. Excuse me. But just really good at holding an Embercleave as well. Strong card. 2 copies Ronus the Indomitable, 2 copies of Kazandu Mammoth, 1 copy of Domri Raid. This is probably the most interesting card in the deck in the sense that I'm not sure if this card should be in the deck or not. It's good against red-black. It's good against like control decks. And it gives you the fight option, so it certainly has utility in other matchups too. It's probably good enough. A lot of times I kind of wish this were another creature for the Coco count, but whatever. 4 Collected Company, and 2 Embercleave. Again, you can get this list on the left side of your screen on the Cardboard Live. And then our sideboard here, 4 Rending Volley, 1 Reckless Rage, 3 Outland Liberator, 3 Scavenging Ooze, 3 Nullhide Feryx, 1 Domri's Ambush. And that's what we're working with. That's what we went 9-1 with yesterday. That's what we're going to try and have another good league with today. So, here we go. I heard, yeah, we were yesterday, Igloo Boy. We sure were. We got a 5-0 and then almost another 5-0. We went 9-1 with this red-green pile yesterday. So we're gonna do one more league with it, and then we're gonna play some mono-red Wizards. I think Wizards Lightning seems pretty good right now, actually, with all the Greasefang running around. Like just having a main deck 1 mana answer to that. Yeah, me too, dude. Raja typically comes up with pretty good decks. Alright, we continue to win die rolls. That's helpful with this deck. Yeah, this hand's fine. We're going to keep it. I'd like to draw a land. A red land would be perfect, but we'll take anything. Heart's Desire here. Oop. Mono red? Oh, yeah. Lovestruck Beast. Pretty good against mono red, it turns out. I really don't love shocking this, but at the same time, I don't hate getting this into play. That's interesting. Could just go tap land elf, then they kill my elf, but then we have Beast Caller for later. I kind of don't hate that, actually. It's just like play tap land, play elf. If they kill this, it's unfortunate. If they don't, it's insanely good for me. So I think I just make them kill my elf. I don't know, though. There's certainly some merit to just playing the Beast Caller there. But we're going to do this. We're going to make them kill the elf. And we're going to punch them for 1 because I'm not super afraid of a creature here. The only thing I'm worried about, I guess, is exactly Swift Spear, but I wouldn't block anyway. Go ahead, get in there for 1. Opponent in the tank on this 1 damage, clearly. Really in the tank on this 1 damage. Yep, exactly. Igloo Boy, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Is also my line of thinking. What in the world is taking so long? Did they like DC or something? Huh. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Double queued, yeah, it's possible. Playing mono red, it makes sense too. Well, this is probably worst possible. Swift Spear into Burn Spell. Oh, no Burn Spell. Okay, well, that's really good. Now I'm probably just getting a 5/5 into play next turn, but we'll see. We have a lot of options. Okay, drawing the land means that I can just Collected Company, so we're probably just going to Coco on my opponent's turn, more than likely. I think that's pretty reasonable to cast a Collected Company. Alright, let's see how Coco treats me today. It was pretty good to me yesterday. Coco's a decent card, it sure is. It sure is. My opponent's draw here has also been pretty decent. Just trip prowess threat. Definitely a little nervous. That's a Kumano, it's pretty good. Now, they're not playing a companion, which is interesting. So this is not Obosh, nor is it Gigantha. Probably just, like, more traditional stuff going on here. Alright, all in. Let's hope our Coco is not heinous. It was not particularly good, to be honest. It's fine. Stormseeker blocks the 2/2 well. So I guess I take Stormseeker Bone Crusher. Okay, opponent conceding the game. Just conceding. Alright, that's fine with me. Domri's Ambush, Reckless Rage, Scavenging Ooze. To be completely honest, Nullhide Feryx is actually kind of interesting against Mono Red. Probably bad, but, like, this dude's huge. This dude's huge and really hard to deal with, actually, because of the hexproof. I can very... The problem is it, like, makes my removal spells, like, really awkward. That's probably bad, but... I don't know, this guy's a monster. Might be worth the downside, honestly. I really don't know. It's kind of close. I think Embercleave is heinous against mono red, especially on the draw. Don't like Ronus. Don't really like Domri. I wish we could see the top card. What do you mean, Igloo Boy? Oh, sure. Okay. I feel like Domri's interesting because the fight is like kind of good, but it's still probably medium. Stormseeker is one of my worst creatures, I think, too. How crazy is it to do something like this? Just bring in the Feroxes. I think the Ferox is like kind of good. I really do. Oh, that's fair, Igloo Boy. Yeah, we did. Ferox being in the deck means that Domri's a little more awkward. I think I'm just going to cut the Domri. I don't know. That might be wrong. If that were the case, I'd probably leave. Honestly, Liberator might be better than Stormseeker because if this flips to Night, I can start like blowing up Kumanos and things, or I could just do that anyway, but I'm really not sure on these Nullhide Feroxes. This is more of a trying it out thing. No idea if this is actually good, but I think a 6/6 with Hexproof, unless they pay 2, is probably solid. I guess maybe I'll just leave a Ronus in. One Ronus. Let's try this. You like Stormseeker more? Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, we're going to keep this. Not bad at all. Would like to draw an elf, but really happy with this hand otherwise. Kumano on 1. Pretty good. Okay. Well, now this will just be a creature. Almost 100%. Play this. Go. Gonna stomp on turn 2, almost certainly. I guess maybe not, because, oh, he just didn't have a creature. Awkward. Okay. Well, we're gonna play this on red. So he must have a stomp then. No way in the world am I playing this. Play this on red. Go. We'll stomp his Kumano. He could have a Chandra. Chandra would make sense, I guess. Giving your chunky creatures haste. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just going to kill this right now. I'm not... No reason to wait. Kill this. Sure. So they're wild slashing. Oh, they slashed their own guy. Okay, sure. To counter my Bone Crusher. It's a good play. Respect that. I don't want to have to deal with it later. Get behind that. I'm probably going to play a Kazandu Mammoth here. Yeah, definitely going to play the Mammoth. Time for the old Mammoth. And Real, you can get the deck list should be on the left side of your screen. I'm not sure if it's on the bot at the moment. No, it's not. That's similar to what I'm going to be playing later this afternoon, though. Yeah, no problem, man. I really need to start updating these, the MTG bots. Lava Coil, sure. It's just chock full of removal over there, huh? Okay. It's fine with me. That's a good draw. That is a really, really good draw. I think Coco is likely still a better play, but man, make a 1-1 play a 5-5 ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. But I think we're going to go with the Coco line. Double red isn't super necessary, but I think it's still probably good. Actually, if I draw a werewolf pack leader, I would want another green. I already have a second red here. My deck's not super heavy on red cards. Yeah, I'm actually going to go green here. I've cut the Ember Cleave, so typically if Cleaver in my deck, that would like certainly be red, but not here. Oh, they're playing Hazaret, huh? This guy's a monster. He knows how it's done. Well, double Lovestruck Beast seems really, really good. Ooze Lovestruck is kind of interesting, too. Elvish Mystic Lovestruck also somewhat interesting in the sense that I am a little worried about him just, like, killing my 1-1 and then I can't, like, do enough. So I might actually take Ooze Lovestruck here. That way, like, if he shuts off my ability to attack... It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with, too, Igloo Boy. Okay, and he does look. It looks like he has a shock for the ooze. He wouldn't be waiting on anything if that were not the case. So you can't let me untap either. He has to do it right now, which is good. It's good that I get to know. Okay, never mind. He does not have a shock. Oh, another Coco. That is about as good as it gets, honestly. I think I'm gonna shock here and eat with ooze, so that way this can't die to a shock. Taking 2 is a little unfortunate, but I do not want the ooze to get stomped. Shock and pass. I think I like eating now. He clearly doesn't have anything, so I'd like to make this bigger. And I think I agree that we pass, yeah. Yeah, attacking with the ooze is probably aggressive. This Hazaret's really concerning. It's going to be very hard to get around this thing, but... There's certainly some argument to send this. There really is. Because I don't think he has a spell, right? If he had a spell, you have to imagine he would have killed the ooze. Unless he's just trying to level me. Which, I mean, is possible. He could just be, like, sandbagging the play with fire for my face, but... I'm not scared we can go wide, yeah. Yeah. Alright, I won't attack. It's a little dangerous, but I do think we probably had an attack there. But things are so bad if he does... Okay, things are so bad there if he does have... Okay, and that's why we ate with ooze. Soul Scar is pretty gross, but we can kill that, so I'm not crazy sad about it. Okay, now his Hazaret can attack and block. Oh, he's sending it in. I'm just going to take 5. No real reason to Coco, I don't think. Now we Coco. Alright, that's insane. I'm going to go Pack Leader Beast Caller here. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Now we get to start drawing cards when we attack, too. It's like, things are not looking good for our opponent here. Got the Reckless Rage to deal with this Soulscar Mage, too. I assume he's just killing that. Yeah, that's fine with me. Okay, that is fine. Yeah, Spike Field Hazard would have made sense, Igloo Boy. That makes sense. Alright, so I can go Quirion Beastcaller, Werewolf Pack Leader, make a 1/1, attack all. It's an attack for 11. Could also Reckless Rage. Is Rage better than making a 1/1? Then I don't get to turn the Love Struck sideways. I guess another play I have is I can just Reckless Rage this. I probably should Reckless Rage. Leaving this in play is probably just completely dangerous for no reason. Beastcaller 1/1 Rage, eat a thing with Ooze. Yeah, that is, I think, certainly correct. So let's do that. Don't think they can deal 9 to me here. It's pretty unlikely. An additional 9 damage. I guess all they need is an additional... Well, I'm going to gain a life, so... It needs to be an additional 7. They would have to have a pretty incredible sequence to kill me. And even then, we have a blocker, I guess. So, eat this. Heart's Desire. I actually think I might play it. Alright, opponent's had enough. Opponent's had enough. They've seen enough. Alright, red-green getting it done again. 10-1 with this deck. Deck has been nice. Mono red seems like a actually pretty okay matchup for just big red-green idiots. They do play Roast now, so they technically should have answers to Lovestruck, but... we beat Mono Green yesterday, Igloo Boy, but I think it's pretty close. Pretty die roll dependent for sure. We won the die roll and I won the match. Red-Black, Raja seems to think it's quite good. He keeps beating it, so... yeah, this hand's fine. Not the best hand ever, but it's not one I'm going to send back. We haven't actually played Black-Red yet. We've played 11 matches. Have not... There it is. Finally. Finally. All you have to do is ask for it. There it is. Well, we're about to find out how it feels. I mean, this hand's pretty good against Red-Black. It's just a pile of good cards. It's a good way to beat Red-Black. Kroxa. Huh. I feel like probably a Pack Leader. It's either Pack Leader or Bone Crusher, but Bone Crusher I think is too important against like Fable. Could be a Stormseeker too, but I think it's probably just a Pack Leader. Kroxa is going to be annoying for us for sure. That one scares me. I think it's this, though. I don't know. I could hear that being wrong, but Alright, let's play this guy. Go. Okay, well, now I can just play Stormseeker, give it haste, attack both, draw a card. I mean, that seems nuts. I'm also going to shock this in. Okay. Shieldred or Kalitas will be a real problem here. Yeah, that's an issue. That is a big issue. This card is so good, man. Just so good. They just have to pass. Leave up Collected Company here. Turn it to nighttime. I don't think we do attack. I'm not willing. Like, if he blocks, I don't want to pump. Then we just like waste our whole turn. I think this is a lot better, Igloo, because like he will block. There's no way he won't block. I don't think, especially with a Croxa in his yard. He's incentivized for his cards to get removed, and I don't want to stomp very badly here. Yeah, I mean, like we could have. I don't know. I think I like this line better, but you might be right. I mean, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna do this, and we'll see how it goes. You might be right, but okay. So what's the play here? It's probably play land, attack for 8, draw a card. And then I think I just play both these. Guess we can attack first. That seems pretty darn free. Oh, God. I forgot that... Oh. This card is so good. Alright, well... Now I can, like, Elf and Coco, I guess. I have to start blocking the Shieldred now, I think. We really need to spin into a Lovestruck Beast is what we need. Off this Collected Company. Funny enough, the life gain isn't even what's necessarily beating us off this Shieldred. It's the it's the damage. Which is oftentimes how this card works. It's like this card just always incidentally gets a bunch of damage. One game I was playing with Shieldred against Merfolk, and we just killed them with their own Shaper's Sanctuary. Like, yeah, you got it. You got it. That's a smart play from him. We need to believe in the cleave. Yeah, I agree. That is certainly what needs to happen. I think I just have to Coco here. It's very awkward to lose a life right now, but... Alright, double Bone Crusher is something. Okay, drawing all the Cocos, I guess. I'm actually going to play this as a land here, I think. Do I just, like, not attack with Werewolf Pack Leader? Drawing cards is, like, insanely dangerous. We don't have Domri's Ambush in the main deck, Igloo Boy. I think I need to play this as a land. And I actually think I don't attack with Werewolf Pack Leader. I think that the card draw here is actually a detriment, which is pretty ridiculous, but... I'll rip them, believe in the cleave. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to attack with Pack Leader. It pains me, but I can't do it. Yeah, it's pretty gross. I agree. Alright, so I need to not take damage off... Man, oh man. Pack Leaders, like, can't even really attack. Oh boy. We're just gonna pass. I can, like, stomp face, I guess, and Coco, potentially. Yeah, I know we Coco on their turn, no question about that. He obviously won't attack, unless he has another one. Does he just have another one? I mean, now I'm just gonna... Now I just Coco. He must have another one, right? It's the only thing I can think of, but... Oh, baby, we hit the Love Struck. And it's nighttime, too. So the Stormseeker's insane. Yeah, that was nuts. It was literally nuts. I think we do this. I'm pretty sure they have another one, but I still think I have to make this play. Yeah, this is what we're going to do, I guess. Turn off the auto yields. I could have blocked with Pack Leader. That was certainly an option. And maybe it was correct. Yeah, real. That was actually better. You're right. We should have done that. Because I had the read. He had another one of these. I think I just have to stomp his face. There's no reason not to. They don't play like 1 damage effects or anything, so I'm just gonna go upstairs here. And Ooze. Oh, Ooze is kind of nasty, actually. Ooze is really nasty. Because remember, I can give this haste. And there are a lot of creatures to eat. And it gets trample. I think our opponent just lost. I'm going to play an Ooze. Oh, yeah, they don't have anything. Eat your guy. Eat your guy. Oh, my gosh. What a peel. Yeah, that rip is unbelievable. I agree. Yeah, we're just going to send. I certainly agree. Or you're saying I should have pumped and then, yeah. So the reason I like eating before combat is now I get to draw a card off pack leader, right? Yeah, alright. Scoos, they lose. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so Raja says elves suck in this matchup. So we're going to listen to that. Bring in the Ferrex. Bring in the Ooze. He brings in the ambush, if I remember right. Need to go back to our messages here. Haven't actually played against Red-Black yet. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we? Scoos, Ferrex, Ambush, Rage, and board out the Cleaves. Yep, all that makes sense to me. Alright. Cool. Here we go. Little unfortunate here. We're going to mulligan this, but mulligans happen. Yeah, this hand's fine. We're just going to bottom a Confluence. Don't love it, but, I mean, it's a keep. Pretty reasonable draw there. I'm not sad about that. Ooze. I'm going to wait on playing the Ooze, I think. Hope my opponent Liliana and pluses. Yeah, I agree. That's what I hope for, too. Wonder if they're just thinking about stomping me here and playing a Bone Crusher. I think they probably are. Seems likely. Yes. That's actually a thing you can do, Igloo Boy. Thanks for making me aware of that. I was not actually... I was not aware that's a line, but you're right. It is. Because that is their trigger. That's ridiculous. That's kind of awesome. Oh, Lifebane zombie. Come on, man. That's just not fun at all. It's very rude. I mean, I'm going to do this anyway, so let's just do this now, but... I guess I get to play Ooze and eat his thing if he doesn't rip the... I mean, he's probably going to rip the Ronus of the Ferrex, but he might take the Ooze. Who knows? Yeah, I didn't either, Igloo Boy. I haven't had that interaction come up yet. That's insane. What did he take? He took the Ronus. Okay. That makes sense. It's like the long-term problem. I might just play Stormseeker here. Although, I kind of like Stormseeker, I think. Ooze Eat Your Guys, another play I could make, but I'm less excited about that, I think. I think I like this one. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Obviously, that would be awesome. Stormseeker's been really impressive, yeah. It's not a card that sees very much play in Pioneer, so kind of neat. Sure. All right, well, second Ooze is cool. But I think it's probably better to just play my Bone Crusher. Yeah, I don't really love the Ooze if they have Stomp, because then I can't, like... Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Ooze is fine, but maybe we can wait on that. Yeah, Stormseeker was really good in Standard for sure. Thoughtseize. Take Nullhide Ferrex. Do it. Curses. Yep. That was a nice draw. Pretty sure I offer the trade here. I think that's fine. I'm going to shock this in. And we're going to get Mr. Scavenging Ooze going. I think I wait to eat now that I have 2 mana open, because if he has like double stomp, that's whatever anyway. Certainly not playing the other Ooze yet. That seems terrible. Push. Now the question is, do I eat anything? I don't think I eat anything now. I think I'd rather just save the food for my other Ooze. Pretty sure I'm just going to eat nothing. That's fine. That blows. That really blows. Still think it was fine to not eat. Not playing around second Thoughtseize there. Nor do I think I'm supposed to play around second Thoughtseize there. Mizzou was obviously off the top of his deck. Like, they would just have to jam the Ferrex. Land, Ferrex, go. I don't really want to fire this up. This doesn't seem very good. He's never plussing Lily now that he knows about it anyway, right? So, this is pretty easy. Play this. And play this. Go. And then Dreadbore. Pretty frustrating. My opponents just kind of had everything this game. Oh, the Noxious Grasp, sure. Oh, that's a good draw. Daytime, unfortunately, but still a good draw. We're going to play it. Give it aced. Combat. We're honestly in pretty good shape, I think, still. This top deck was huge. It's annoying, because I know his last card's a spell. Because he missed land forever, so we do... Okay. Of course, it's a Dreadbore. At least we have a lair to fire up an attack to make that castle significantly worse. Ooh, never mind. I think I do this now in case I hit more Stormseekers. It's like obvious I drew a Collected Company. I guess if I pass, though, it's nighttime. And maybe making it night is worth it. Making it night might be worth it. Oh, I have to remember, Mana Confluence can tap for black now, too. Yeah, I've drawn really well the last 2 days, obviously. You don't go 10-1. You don't go 10-1 with any deck without drawing pretty reasonably. And I've been running real nice. Much higher than average, that is for sure. To be fair, my opponent also drew really well, so... So I'm gonna tap this for black off the Urborg, because if I hit an ooze... Okay. It's, actually, I can make lair a 1-1. So that's actually great. That's fair, Igloo Boy. That's fair. Oh my goodness. What a rip, dude. And I can still make the lair a 1-1, too. It's perfect. Oh my goodness. Alright, add black. Red. This. So good, man. Target itself. Okay. Still just a disaster for my opponent here. They go to 9, and then unless they top deck another removal spell, they're going to 1. And I draw a card. Probably don't want to have 6. Could hit another lair. Okay. Pretty good. Go to 1, opponent. And I may as well play this. I don't think sandbagging does much. Black Settle. Yeah, Black Settle records would be good. Extinction Event would be good, right? Extinction Event plus something else. Okay, that's a Desperation Loot, I think. Yep. He's dead. Kill himself with Castle. Go out on his own terms. I respect that. Alright, well, the red-black matchup's fine when you peel everything you need to. It's classic red-black. Just losing to the top of decks. Top of my deck was very freaking good. Alright, well, 12-1 with this deck. It's a lie. 11-1. 11-1 with this deck. 12-1 if we get another win. Yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, I agree. I'll try my best to just keep peeling the best possible all the time. It's pretty good. I need to save this for Atlanta. That's how I need to draw in Atlanta right there. All right, man, we'll do. We'll do. Sure, I'll talk to you this evening. Save it for Ohio? Yeah, that's fair. I'll try and save it for then, too. One thing we've been doing really well with, too, is winning die rolls, and this deck is definitely one that wants to win the die roll. I think the die roll's always, like, somewhat important, but it's more important when you're playing the Llanowar Elves into huge idiots for 3 mana deck. Oh, this hand's great. We're gonna keep it. Right, turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Stormseeker, turn 3 double pack leader if we hit a land. Like, pretty good. There's like some argument, I guess, to on turn 3 go Elf pack leader. We'll see what we're playing against. Greasefang? Probably Greasefang. Pretty likely. Oh my goodness, the one of Ooze. Well, we're going to sandbag that for a minute. I think I actually want to produce my mana more than... I guess the Stormseeker, though, like, incentivizes him to have to main phase a Grizzly Salvage. So maybe it is still the Stormseeker, actually. Given these haste ain't bad either. Huh. I like forcing an issue, I guess. If he wants to salvage, he needs to do it right away. Go. Okay. Yep, that is absolutely not staying in your graveyard, I'll tell you that much. Ooze. Go. I could attack, but I don't think that's necessary right now. I don't know, the attack's like... fine. I don't think I want to do it yet, though. I'd rather give a pack leader haste later. Satyr Wayfinder. You got it. Did hit a land from the looks of it. Okay. Okay. We're gonna eat the Perihelion first. Alright, play this, give it haste, attack with these two, draw a card. Like, seems good to me. Can't send the Ooze yet, that'll be for later. Draw a card, it's a very good draw. As good as a second red would be for Embercleave later. Interesting. I think that I just want more green mana. Maybe not, though. I think I want to utilize this Scavenging Ooze. I think I'm just going to utilize the Ooze. I also think I'm probably going to play another pack leader here, more than likely. And then next turn, play another one, give it haste, attack with both of them, draw 2 cards. I don't think I need more than 1 activation up on the ooze here. Seems unlikely. I am just going to... I guess I can play this... No, it's got to be on green. Yeah, we're just going to play this on green. If I draw a cleave, whatever. We'll draw more red eventually. Greasefang, we'll be eating this Sika's Chariot of yours. Guess I should have probably waited just in case he like had Stitcher Supplier in his deck, land drop Stitcher Supplier there, but we're good. Okay. How many creatures we got in there? 2 creatures right now, so I still really can't... Don't want to eat with the ooze yet. Just play this. Give this haste. Certainly sending these. Do I also send the anything else? I don't think so. Sending the Stormseeker doesn't really seem very reasonable. Let's just attack with these, draw 2 cards. Bone Crusher is nice. Sure. Alright, well now Ooze has a ton of food. I'm just going to play another elf, and then I'm just going to start eating a bunch of creatures with the Scavenging Ooze. Go. This also obviously leaves up Stomp, which is really good, but... Ooze really just making Greasefang look silly in this game. Yep. Opponent agrees. Now we get to bring in 3 more Oozes. Oh, man. Liberators, Volleys, Rage. Okay, all that comes in. Domri ain't it. Aquarian Beastcaller is a good cut. Yesterday we cut Stormseekers in this matchup, and I think that's probably right post-board. I want the Bone Crushers to deal with the 3/2s. This card doesn't attack on its own all that well. Pretty medium against like Abrupt Decay and stuff too, and then Lovestruck Beast kind of slows, and then you can trim those. I think that's where we want to be here. Some argument actually that with this board plan, Ronus is kind of bad. I don't really have that many big things to make it active, so maybe Lovestruck is just better than Ronus here. We just rely on Cleave to give us the trample. Could actually buy that. Certainly could see going to 1 Ronus. I don't think I need 2. I think I might do that. Yeah, real. We definitely could do that. Ooze is super good in this format, so I could certainly buy that. We boarded in Ooze, every match today? And it's, like, also good against Mono Green, really, because it stops the Old Growth trigger, and it eats up their Storm the Festivals. So, honestly, yeah, just 4 Ooze in the main deck might just be the way to build this deck. Because it's good against... Yeah, it's like, what is it even bad against? It's, like, not bad against a single deck. I guess it's like, it's kind of medium against like the control decks. I'd rather have Beastcaller there, but that's about it. I guess it's like, it's pretty bad against Lotus, too. We played against Lotus a couple times yesterday. Not saying that deck's really very popular anyway, so that's something we need to be that worried about, but let's try this. Looks fine to me. Not the best hand ever, but it's certainly not bad. No Thoughtseize is nice. Ooh, that's also nice. Elvish Mystic. Go ahead. Grizzly Salvage maybe for my opponent here. Witherbloom commands, worst case. It's possible I should have just made a 1/1 token instead of playing Elf on 1 to play around the command there. Oh, Ooze. Beautiful draw, though. I'd make a 1/1. It doesn't really have anything I care about in that graveyard. This probably wants to be on green this game because of Ooze, so I think I'm actually just going to play Forest. Can't stay away in his graveyard. Okay, go ahead. Mana Confluence actually going to be a pretty okay land this game. Being my second red and just a more green for the Ooze is pretty nice. Okay, Satyr Wayfinder is fine. Gotta fill up that yard for me. Nothing too crazy in that yard yet. Almost wonder if I can... Oh, a Tassiger. That's annoying. That's real annoying. I might just play a 5/5 here. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to slam a 5/5. This is going to come in on green. This is going to be a beast. Go. Graveyard doesn't really do a whole lot yet, so I'm not crazy afraid. If he wants to spew removal on Lovestruck Beast, that's fine with me. Okay. Okay. Graveyard's not too crazy. Okay. Lovestruck Beast holding back the Tassiger. You love to see it. Oh, we're going to be Collected Companying this turn. I'm probably going to shock this in. It's likely that this would shock in at some point anyway. I think that makes sense. There's, like, honestly some world where I actually just send the Lovestruck Beast here. I probably do, right? I think I'm fine with getting their Tasker off the board. I'm going to send. I'm also fine with their Wayfinders just dying, so... Probably should have shocked this in first. I guess that doesn't really rep cleave yet, though. Gonna double block? Or is he just gonna chump? I'm fine with either one, to be completely honest. Okay. He might be planning to Fatal Push the Lovestruck Beast here, I guess. Which is totally fine. So you can, like, push and then maybe can't stay away the Satyr Wayfinder. I don't really care if he does that, though. I'd like him to spew off his push on a Lovestruck Beast. It's largely irrelevant, considering I have an Ooze in my hand ready to just go crazy. Okay. He just made a chump block. Maybe he's just trying to can't stay away a Wayfinder. It's possible. I would be fine with that being his turn. Okay. Kind of embarrassing, to be honest. This has not been a very impressive game from Greasefang. I'm used to them looking a lot better than this. Okay, Perihelion, we can eat that. Oh yeah, send it, baby. Let's hit another Lovestruck Beast. We have a Ronus we could hit too, which would be nuts. Double Bone Crusher's fine. I could double block this, or I could just not care and just, like, rumble. But double blocking, probably the play. Because otherwise, this just gets to sit back later. I don't know how impressive rumbling actually is. I'm going to get this off the board. Might be a little too cautious on my part, but I think this is fine. Trading a 4-3 for a 4-5 at the end of the day seems pretty good. Play this, play an Ooze. Attacks. Fatal Push the Ooze. We'll respond to that. Eat your Perihelion. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Can't stay away is a little annoying. Yeah, I was supposed to eat. Like, maybe I'm still supposed to eat the can't stay away. Little dangerous if he. Yeah, there are probably just like too many things he could have here that would be really bad. Him getting back the Rafine's Informant is like pretty poor for me though. Maybe I wasn't even supposed to eat the Perihelion. Thinking about this more because I have double Rending Volley. I was probably supposed to just eat the can't stay away. He still has a potential land drop here. Just have to let this die, unfortunately. I'm going to have to Rending Volley or Rafine's Informant if he can't stays away back, but Grisly Salvage, sure. Hit another Perihelion. Hopefully he has like a shock land here and has to shock himself. Oh, okay. This is getting Rending Volleyed. Actually, no, I have to, yeah, I have to kill this. I'm gonna say letting him get his thing back is not good. Kill this. Turn I can fire up Lair and leave up red-green, leave up the mana confluence. Oh, well, just another ooze is pretty good. It deals with a lot of issues. Let's attack all here, I think. I want to leave the Mystic up. I guess I leave the Mystic up. Tag with these. I just want Ooze to be able to just eat everything. Yep. Go. Sure. Chariot. Sure. Alright, let's start eating all of his stuff. Chariot is fine. I can fire up the Lair as a 4/4. It seems like pretty okay. Could just also just leave up all my mana for the Ooze. Huh. They're probably not gonna. Well, they might. They might have to crew this, right? It's like crew, trade, chump. It's chump. So if they did crew, they'd trade here. They would chump this, take 1, 6, 7. If I fire this up as a 4/4, are they just dead? They like then have to not crew, right? They can't. Huh. And go like chump, chump, chump. Still take a lot. Don't know. This is interesting. Can like block my 1/1s, jump here, they die. I think I fire this up. Hopefully I didn't do my math wrong here, but I think this puts them in a lot of trouble. Yep. Yep. You take 5. This may have been a little dangerous, actually, only leaving up 1 mana like this. Yeah, we'll see what happens. The thing is, I'm at 20, so like even Perihelion coming back doesn't actually beat me, which is kind of nuts. Salvage, okay. That's getting volleyed. Yep. All right. Nice. 12-1 with this red-green deck now. Kind of nuts. Really crushing people today, too. 2-0 all across. Pretty sweet. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. That deck list is not going to be correct, Nephrodella, but it should be available on the left side of your screen. There should be a Cardboard Live link. Funny enough, the bot one there is pretty close to what we're going to be playing in the next league, next couple leagues, but thank you, Zach. All right, and now it will be correct, Nephrodella. Dude, Zach, we gotta remember on one of these Discord calls, dude. Just show me how to do that, so I can just do that before the stream every day. it's pretty funny how often it comes up. This hand is fine. I'm not mulliganing this, that's for sure. Last time this guy was playing, he was on Boros aggro. I assume that means feather. That is what that means. Not what it looks like he's playing this time, though. No companion. We'll see if he's still on an aggro deck. Honestly, I really like our deck against aggro. It has felt quite good. Okay, so he might be just green devotion. A devotion deck. Seems likely. Lair of the Hydra, elf, go. Coco deck? It's just a Coco deck. Oh, thank God I have a Llanowar Elves. I don't know that I really care here, though. I think I just want to stomp his guy. I guess I could also just play a pack leader. But I kind of like cutting him off mana. 3 cards in hand. Would like him to not Coco me yet. I think here I think I'm gonna shock. Access to this later could be nice. Yeah. I'm gonna shock. I'm gonna kill this. I think that is the line here. Yep. 2's good. Yeah, so he's just playing Bant Coco over there. Huh. How do I want to play this? I could just, like, play 3 elves, but that seems a little awkward. It might just have to be Mana Confluence, Pack Leader Elf. Probably makes the most sense. And I'm going to play this one, because if he bounces it, then I could still play both these. It's also the one he knows about, so go ahead. Yep, here comes a Coco. Apparition and Gatekeepers, huh? Okay. I'll take a damage. Huh, I think I just play this, leave Stomp up. Makes sense to me. Just to really threaten him with Cleave here, I think. Go ahead. So what does this do? Whenever creature enters, choose one. Counter on it. Gain 2. Okay. I think we can certainly beat that. I'd rather kill the apparition, but we'll see. Archangel of Thune. Alright, never mind. We're going to kill the Gala Greeters for sure. Goodbye to that. That is a huge issue. That's actually a disgusting combo. That's really cool. Gala Greeters, Archangel of Thune. Big fan. Well, let's attack, I guess, with just Bone Crusher. Play this. Attack with Bone Daddy. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. And then probably I could cleave. Cleaving's interesting. Puts them to 4. Gets rid of the element of surprise next turn, though, which is concerning. Yeah, I think that just happens. It's fine. Second main. Archangel of Thune here. Pretty gross. Cool deck our opponent's playing, that's for sure. Play that. Play an elf. Play an elf. Your turn. Yikes. This guy's deck's hot, man. Very cool deck. Pretty big fan of what's going on. Phase 1. Card. So I can make lair pretty big here, which I think is what I need to do. Not big enough, though. This is, like, really awkward, actually. Huh. Can make it a 3-3, I guess, but then he just, like, has pretty easy blocks. Guess I could just send with these. Just send with Bone Crushers. Assume then he just goes like block, block. Five mana to fire this up is not good enough. It has to be a 3-3, which just like doesn't line up well in combat at all. So I guess I just send the bones and see what he does. Okay. That went pretty okay for me. Second main. and make a 1/1 and then also get a 5/5, which seems good. Okay. Opponent's deck is really awesome. I love what's going on over there. Very cool. It's like Bant Coco with Archangel theme. Pretty nice. I haven't seen this deck yet anywhere. I wonder if this is like a deck they're just trying or if they found this somewhere. God, man, a Coco? Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Now he gets a counter on everything. I just don't think I can quite keep up with this. Yeah, I needed to draw, like, maybe another cleave could have done it, but I can move the cleave onto the Love Struck, but it just, I don't have good attacks. Not good enough attacks, at least, I don't think. He has too much toughness he can put over there. Don't think there's any way I can win here. I'm trying to parse together if there's anything, but I'm pretty sure there's not. There's what, 3 mana to equip? Probably just have to hope he's dumb. Just equip the cleave here and attack all. I could also obviously keep the cleave here to not use that 3 mana, and then I have like mana to fire up my lair. This up as like a 3/3. I just fire this up as a 3/3 and send all. Maybe he'll make a mistake. All he has to do is block the Bone Crusher, but maybe he'll be dumb. I guess we'll fire this up as a 3/3 and just hope it's good enough. I don't think I have another line. It's F6. Yep, that's all he had to do. He figured it out. Pretty simple. Yeah. Yeah. It's certainly a better block. Curse you, Archangel of Dune. Pretty disgusting stuff there. Opponent also drew double Coco to my 0, so what are you going to do? Bring in everything that can interact with Archangel, I'll tell you that much. That's not happening again. Don't think I love Stormseeker here. It's like fine, but probably worse than everything else. Volleys are like kind of awkward against him. He has a lot of non-white creatures, but I think I just still want... Maybe I could go to 3. I might not need 4, but I certainly want consistent answers to Archangel of Dune. He has that Bant legend though too. It's just like a nightmare. Yeah, I need all of them. I think this is certainly the worst creature. Still have 2 more cuts? Huh. Really hate going to 25 creatures, but that might be where I'm going here. Because I really want all the removal. I don't love ooze really at all. I'm going to cut the ooze. Huh. I really hate going to 25 creatures. It's probably what I'm going to do, but it feels probably wrong to me. I think it's a Beast Caller. I think that's probably the worst creature in my deck. Possible it's a creature matchup, so I think I need to keep the Cleaves, but yeah, I don't know. Really weird going to 25 dudes. The Cocos are getting very awkward. We're going to keep this hand. This hand's kind of cracked. Elf into Elf Pack Leader into Coco seems pretty nice. Okay, now it might just be Elf make a 1/1 off Love Struck, like. It's a lot of mana. It's a lot of mana. That means next turn I can play this and this, which seems really good, actually. I think I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to flood the board. Just get all over the table. That seems right. Go. It's annoying, but certainly beatable. A little awkward timing on this, but I think it's still fine. I'm going to play this and then play this now. Although I'd like to be able to draw cards, so maybe I'm actually supposed to play this first. This just hits so hard, though. I'm going to go do this. More mana efficient play, too, which I'm pretty happy with. We will attack. That's, like, very free. Flector Mage, okay. Okay. This can be green pretty easily here. Play this. Don't have any haste in my deck, so pretty easy to just wait on the Coco. Coco, I guess, could have hit Inquirian Beast Callers, but I think I like just doing this. I don't know. That stupid thing again. Not much I can really do about it. That happens. It's gross. Really freaking gross. Opponent's deck is really, really cool. This is just very cool. Yeah, punished. Punished for not main phasing, I guess. Could have a counter. But here we are. Oh my goodness. That was the best draw in the deck by a significant margin. I guess I cast this. Not going to send these, so I may as well tap them for mana, I think. Actually, playing that may have been bad, because now I can't give Trample to two things. I could have Ember Cleaved plus Ronus Trampled before, but now I can't do that. Let's draw a card. Yeah, so actually casting my thing there was very poor. Alright, they're super dead. Super dead. I don't even 5. Yeah, they were alive if I didn't have the cleave, I guess, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, man, I think this matchup's tough. These Archangel Athunes, man. Brutal. Very lucky to top deck that cleave there. You just have to believe in it. Believe in the cleave again. Drawing a removal spell wouldn't hurt either. That game, we just had a lot of elves, which, I mean, we're good, don't get me wrong, but this game we're going to need less elves, that is for sure. Still would like some early, but yeah, we'll try it again. It's like, honestly, some argument for Outland Liberator to attack their treasures, but probably bad. Could see it over Quirion Beastcaller, though. Like I said, probably bad, though. Quirion Beastcaller's, like, fine. I really feel like I do not have enough creatures right now for these Cocos. I wonder if I should shave on... Shaving Coco is just so awkward, though. So awkward. But... 25 is too low. Like, I like to never go lower than 27, ideally. Could, like, bring in another Quirion Beastcaller and something else, and, like, shave 2 Cocos, but that's probably wrong. Coco's just such a strong card. We're just going to need to hope that I don't get boned on it, I guess. It's really awkward that 6 of my hits are elves, too, so I really only have 19 good hits. This hand's good. We're going to keep it. He's on a mulligan. Shock Elf. Not a good start for me. If they have a way to bounce my elf, that'd be pretty terrible, but here we are. This is going to go in on green. Play this. Go. Got plenty of red mana over here. Okay. Ooh, Domri Raid here is actually, like, really good. My opponent's missing blue mana, which is interesting. I think it's got to be Kazandu Mammoth here. There's, like, some argument to just go, like, Domri plus. Just have a Domri rolling. Then next turn I can play this, play land, and fight anything off. It's a lot better against Reflector Mage, too. If he does, like, hit a blue... I'm expecting a Collected Company. Could just trade elves, but that seems bad. To me, it seems bad. Anyway, it might not actually be that bad, but... I'm actually going to go Domri plus. I think that's what this game feels like I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. I'm not sad about that. Not happy about the miss there, but I'm not sad about it either, I'll tell you what. Coco, yeah. Oh, that's a horrible Coco. Okay. Interesting. Am I gonna fight? I don't think I'm really supposed to be honest. I think we just want to keep plussing. Certainly a Coco turn for me. Question is, do I Coco first or do I plus first? I don't know that it matters that much. I do think I want a Coco right now. I guess let's Coco now and see what we hit. His was terrible. Let's hope mine's a little better. So we'll do this. Oh yeah, mine was considerably better. Pack leader, Mammoth. And I think I just plus. I could fight an elf off, but that seems kind of garbage. Oh boy, okay. Well, I don't hate it, I guess. Not the best thing in the world, but the worst either. Alright, go ahead. There's the Archangel. Okay, well that's just dead to a Reckless Rage. Let's play a land. This is going to be actually on red. Got a lot of use for red mana this game. Goodbye to that. Let's actually plus here, I think, again. Okay. He's like just very nearly dead. This is insane. I'm actually going to attack all. I don't need my elf. Draw that Stomping Ground. So if I cleave here, how much damage is that? That'd be 12, 15, 16. He'd go to 2. I think I just cleave him, especially because I have another cleave. Just putting him to 2 seems pretty reasonable. Could also just play another Mammoth, though, because this is already a ton of damage. 5, 8, 9. Like, yeah, I'm actually just going to play another Mammoth. Go. Nice. Nice. We beat the Archangel of Thune creature deck. Huge. Alright. It's 13-1 now with this red-green deck. Just doesn't lose, apparently. See if we can get our second 5-0 or if we get our second 4-1. Been a lot of fun. This deck's been a lot of fun. Makes it easier, I guess, man. We're 13-1, so I just sent Raja a message. I said, "Is this deck cracked or what?" Like, I don't get it. We just can't lose. We're just printing money. It's a shame we have to stream something else, but we do need to switch. We're gonna try Mono Red Wizards next. I'm not gonna play red green all week. I can only handle so much red green, but it is sweet. I mean, this deck's really good. Real Ulysses brought up a good point earlier that we'll have to try the next time we get this deck out is just main deck all 4 Scavenging Ooze. Don't play Quirion. Because Quirion actually has never been like that impressive. For us, it's like fine. But is it better than just main decking 4 Ooze in the Greasefang format? Probably not. Ooze is just like so good against so many things, right? It's good against Extraction Specialists. It's good against Phoenix. But alright, this hand is bad. We're going to mulligan this. I know better than keeping 5 lands elf. Alright, well, we're going to keep this one. I think let's get rid of the Ronus. Pretty happy with everything else here. Could be the Stormseeker, too. But I think Stormseeker's just a really nice card. I'm bottom that one. Playing against the Fish Ooze. Okay. Not a bad draw. Okay, so probably Phoenix. Could still be other things, but feels like Phoenix so far. I feel like blue-black control maybe too. Could also be the Indomitable Creativity deck. Okay, it's blue-black control deck. That's actually hot. Founding the third path in blue-black is really cool. This will be interesting playing against a control deck. We haven't played against one of these yet. Curious to see how we do. I'm just going to play this tapped. I don't really care that I'm giving him information. My life total could matter. Bang. Mills 4. He mills 4. That's actually kind of awesome with dig through time, which I imagine is the point. Treasure Cruise, too. Could be a Treasure Cruise thing. I don't know. We'll see. Just being able to flashback like Fatal Push and Thoughtseize. I mean, it's pretty nice, right? He's guaranteed going to Thoughtseize me again next turn. So I'm going to lose both my Cocos to this. Okay, well, that's a pretty good draw, all things considered. Play this on red. So I would like this to probably be a spell this game if I can help it, and I would like mana to Embercleave later. Yeah, we're gonna play this on red. We're gonna attack for 1. I think attacking for 1 is better than playing this, and then just like playing a Lovestruck Beast, but that could be wrong. Might be a bad use of my mana. Honestly, maybe it is a bad use of my mana, because if I do that, you can just like kill the 1/1, right? Pretty weak. Oh, let's do this. We're gonna do this. I don't know though, I have a Sokenzan. Like, Sokenzan is so good with Lovestruck. As soon as I channel that, like, Lovestruck is just a threat for the rest of the game. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna... That's tough. That's really tough. It shouldn't be as hard as it is, but it's tough. I like Lovestruck here, I think. Let's hit you for 1 and play Lovestruck. I'm gonna kill it. It's rude. So this leaving the battlefield gives him Revolt too. That's really, really cool. We've played against a couple of innovative decks the last couple rounds at least. It's been pretty nice. Gives me some ideas for future streams maybe. Actually really been digging what they've been doing today. Seeing some nice stuff. I think they're just going to Thoughtseize my Coco, but we'll see. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Thoughtseize. There goes my collected company. Yes, you got it. Okay. Gives them Revolt again. Pretty annoying. They have another Fatal Push, but that's a very good draw. I'm just going to channel this. Plays around counters. Gets some pressure going. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Combat. Attack you for a lot. Ooh, not another Fatal Push? That's big. Thank you again for the follow. Appreciate that. What's awesome here is Extinction Event is a joke. Extinction Event right now is just heinous. What do you even hit? Because I can just fire up Lair as a 1/1, and then just like 6 him and stomp him and kill him. And he knows that, if he's been paying attention. Ooh, Sheoldred. Alright, Sheoldred, annoying because it can trade with my Lovestruck, but this card is so good. I think I still just attack all, though. Pretty easy attack all. I guess I can play this, give this haste, attack all, and he, like, has to trade here. He dies to the stomp. He knows about the stomp. He's seen it. Thank you again for the follow, for the new follow. Yeah, I think it's just, he only has an island up, too. Like, he's just in huge trouble. I guess let's make him think I don't have the land. Maybe he'll think he'll get a draw step? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this tells me he very likely does not have Spell Pierce. I'm not playing around it. Base. Yeah. All right. Well, one win away from getting another 5-0 and being 14-1 with this deck. All right, so we've got to have at least somewhat of a plan for that Shieldred, I feel like. I don't know, maybe not, but... Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. I still think it's right to go for it there, but that's a very good point. I can't really tell if this is a Liliana deck or not. Consider Shieldred, Founding the Third Path. Probably just blue-black control with Shieldred in it. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff they could be doing, in theory. I don't think we want Embercleave against the control deck. Sensor Cycle to gain life too. Good call. Good call, Bolt Snap Bolt. It's true. I did not consider any of those things. I think this sideboard could maybe benefit from a roast or two. Would like to have access to just a way to 1-for-1 Shieldred. Which we have actual 0 right now. Domri's Ambush can work. I think I might bring it in just because he probably plays Planeswalkers in here too. Oh, the 5/5 with Ward 2? Sure. Okay, well, we're going to bring in the Ambush then if that's what we're thinking. I'm not sure that I actually want Elves in this matchup. Elves seem kind of bad. Probably just want to treat this like red-black in a way and just like board out all my Elves. If that's the case, Ooze is fine, because we can attack their graveyard. Ferrix is fine. They might be a Liliana deck. It's also just a 6/6. And I think I'm going to bring in a Liberator. Reckless Rage doesn't really do anything against a bunch of X5s. He could be playing Kalitas, but... maybe I want to respect the possibility of Kalitas. Let's trim one dude. The Outland Liberator is not that important. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to have a Reckless Rage in my deck to hit Kalitas if they play it. They probably do. They at least could. And I think, you know, Reckless Rage can tag a Shieldred pretty easily. If they have to double block or whatever. This hand is not good, but it's fine. Play this as a land. They would do this. It's good enough. Keep. Okay. Okay. Would love to channel that again this game if possible, so we're going to hold that as long as I possibly can. Ledger Shredder. Oh boy. I did not expect Ledger Shredder. Maybe I should have. So we know to bring in Rending Volley next game, probably too, if we get there. I think I like... Huh. It has to be on green. There's no way it can be on anything else. And it has to be Pack Leader, I think. Or not Pack Leader, Beast Caller. Probably Beast Caller. Want to get the value off this as quick as possible. You think it's this list, Bolt Snap? Alright, I'll check it out. Strangle Dangles. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so Rending Volley is quite good against this deck. So we'll consider that next game. And they do also have Kalitas. What a cool deck. Looks really interesting, actually. Alright. This, I think, just has to be on green. Soken'Zan can be a red source if need be. I am going to play this. Go. It's honestly a really cool deck. If they are playing this list, and it would be very likely that they are. Yeah. Founding the Third Path works really well with Ledger Shredder, too. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Cool, annoying, you know, all those things. But really, it's just really cool. If we end up losing, hard to be too upset with our 13-1 record at the moment. But they're down to 2 cards, and I certainly don't feel like we've lost, that's for sure. We're going to need to dodge, like... Oh, they don't play... They do not play Treasure Cruise or anything, so they don't really have a huge value card. They have See the Truth, I guess. Which is really absurd with Founding the Third Path, I guess, so that's pretty neat. God. It's so awkward, because I can't really afford to let him keep conniving. I'd like to double spell, but I think it's just better to play this. Probably. Okay. And they did hit a See the Truth on this. They connived it away. Yeah, really cool stuff going on. Okay. Oh, at least my hand's really good. The good news. Curious to see what they take. Got a pretty good hand, right? I mean, Ooze is nice and can actually eat their See the Truth. So I feel like they have to take the Ooze, but maybe I'm wrong. They've currently got 1, 2, 3. They have 3 instant sorceries, 4 instant sorceries now in the yard. Is this target? Exile target? Yeah, you have to target. So I can play Ooze and then just hold up Eat for whatever they target, which I guess is going to be my play. Man, they are really churning through here. No way they attack. Yep. Okay, I'm playing Ooze. I'm actually going to bring in more Oozes with the way this deck is, too, for sure. What are you targeting? I will eat that. Yeah, it's a Shieldred. Such a good card, man. Oh, brother. Lands would have been ideal. Not hitting the lands has been unfortunate. This is one downside of boarding out the elves for sure. Huh. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I guess I could just, like, play Bone Crusher, give it haste, attack for 5. That is probably the play. I think it has to be. Don't think I have a better option. Five you. Okay. Go. It's just like the Ledger Shredder, the Shield, like just so many just powerful things going on for my opponent right now. It's really brutal. Yeah, Extinction Event on Odd. It's disgusting. Okay. Yeah. How do I win? I don't really think I can, to be honest with you, at this point. We're just going to take the damage. I don't think blocking is a way to win, that's for sure, but I'm just going to die to my draw steps. All right. Beating Shieldred out of this deck is going to be really hard. This is a very good Shieldred deck. It's a little annoying, though. They only play 2, and they keep having it, but I guess they do get to see a lot of cards, so I feel like I probably want Volley. Just need more answers to Ledger Shredder. If my opponent's really next level, they're just going to board him out, but I'm going to cut the Ferox. I'm not a fan of those anymore. And I already did have all my oozes in, so that's good at least. I think my worst card is probably Beast Caller. This is probably where I want to be here. Well, we're gonna keep it. Certainly not a mulligan, but it's not, I mean, an amazing hand either, so I'm going to lead on Stomping Ground tapped here. Go. At least my hand is flush of just all good cards, so we'll see what they take. Sure. Beast Caller, go. There's that thing again. Huh. Scavenging Ooze is somewhat interesting, but I think Pack Leader is probably correct. The reason Ooze is interesting, I start attacking their yard. I get to use this extra mana here, but I think I can just wait till next turn on that. So I don't love showing them I drew this, but at the same time, shocking myself could be relevant. So I'm going to play this on green. And I'm going to attack for 3. Korean Beast Caller actually might look pretty nuts this game. We'll see. See the truth. Okay, that's pretty good for me, I think. Maybe. It's very slow. Okay, trigger. Put the counter on my pack leader. Pitches a land, sure. Really? That surprises me quite a bit. I think I need to save this to deal with a Shieldred, potentially. I'm really tempted to just shock, pump, attack, draw a card, but that is probably wrong. It is super tempting, though. I could also just go kill your guy, play an ooze, 5 you. It's like bad to extinction event as well. It's the concerning thing. God, I really want the card here. The pump attack, though, is probably just terrible. It's probably just supposed to attack, shock, play ooze, say go, be able to eat things. The question is, can I actually just beat a Shieldred anyway? And the answer might be yes. Like, if I just Domri's Ambush, kill his guy, 5 you, put you to 8, play an ooze, Shieldred actually doesn't really do anything, because then I just attack with both, draw a card, I can eat up to 3 creatures, so I can actually just kill the Shieldred. Yeah, you know what, thinking about this more, I'm just going to ambush. Things get too disastrous if I don't do this, potentially, so just remove his guy from the table. I don't think I'm that afraid of Shieldred or Kalitas. Kalitas actually does, like, nothing. This is the one he knows about. Let's play this. Combat 5U. Hope he doesn't have one of his 2 extinction events, plus a land here. That'd be really annoying, but still certainly win. Just would suck. Gotta love it. That's a pretty good draw, though. I think it's actually better, though, to play Ooze. And yeah, because he has 4 instant sorceries in there, so I think I want to not allow him to deploy those 5/5s. So he could play a 5/5 right now for 4 mana, so let's just eat some stuff. Go. Let's make that not a thing he can do. Sure. Now he can still play one, which sucks, but... yeah, I mean, I don't know what I can do. My opponent just has one of their 2-ofs every single game. It's been pretty gross. They don't really play counterspells, so I guess I can just pass. Although there's no day-night yet, which is annoying, but I think I still just have to pass. Yeah, Castle plus Shieldred's going to be a problem, too. Oh, Coco. See if we can hit a Lovestruck. Lovestruck would be really good. Alright, we hit 2 of them. Nice. We have Lair of the Hydra, too, which is really sweet. I'll go to blocks. They must have like a... or are they thinking about castling, maybe? While they have a Shieldred? I don't know. It's interesting. Odawara, my guy? Okay. That seems fine. Because now I can make a 1/1. He's out of cards too. Yeah, that could not have been correct. There's no way that was good. Ate you. Go. Now they just like have to deal with everything. The Lair's a problem. The other Love Struck's a problem. The 1/1's a problem. The Reckless is obviously an issue. If they don't play a spell here, it flips. They can activate Castle and gain a life and draw a card, which is like a little annoying, but you're in trouble. Nice, dude. Another 5-0. So we are 14-1 with this deck.